Good morning. Welcome. Hi, I'm Courtney Ortiz, and I am super proud to serve as your ptsa president for this year. So I made this video because I wanted to do a couple things. First, I wanted to introduce myself. I know how important it is right now to be able to put a name to a face, right? Second, I wanted to give you a little background about what ptsa is, who we are, what we do, maybe a little history. And last, it would be an honor to be able to share with you what my vision is for this year. So that being said, like I said before, my name is Courtney Ortiz. I'm a native Floridian. I was born in Miami. I went through the Broward County school system. I currently have 3 kids at Beachside. I have a 3rd grader, a 6th grader, and an 8th grader. I've been at the school since 2015. I'm a local photographer, and in my past life, I like to say before kids, I was an elementary school teacher. I taught 1st and 4th grade here in the Broward County school system, and actually my last teaching position, I taught 1st grade, and I happened to teach with Mrs. Roberts. So my gosh, that was like 15 years ago, and so it's really special and meaningful to be back here. It's like it's come full circle, and I really look forward to working and collaborating with her again this year. So what exactly is a ptsa? So ptsa stands for Parent Teacher Student Association. No different than a PTA, which you might be more familiar with, but because we involve students, and we have a middle school on campus, students are eligible to become members, and they're actually eligible to vote, which I think is really awesome, right? They have a voice, and I want to hear what they have to say, and I think that's really amazing. So when you join the ptsa, you are not only joining our local PTSA that supports Beachside Montessori Village, but you're joining our state PTA and our national PTA as well. The national PTA is the largest child advocacy group in the country. It started 120 years ago and was first known as the National Congress of Mothers, and over 120 years, through the passion and dedication and advocacy of their members, the PTA has been integral in creating the structures that we all benefit from, like child labor laws, the National School Lunch Program, as well as fighting for and being a voice in juvenile justice reform. Our PTA and our PTSA and the national PTA has a very clear and distinct mission. Got it for you right here. So our mission is to make every child's potential a reality by engaging and empowering families and communities to advocate for all children. So really, first and foremost, we are a child advocacy group. Our PTSA is a registered 501c3 nonprofit charity association, and we pride ourselves on being a powerful voice for all children, a relevant resource for families and communities, and a strong advocate for public education. Membership in the PTA is open to anyone who supports the PTA's mission and is passionate about and wants to be involved and make a difference in the health, education, and welfare of children and youth. So a common misconception is you have to have a child at the school in order to become a member of the PTA. Not true. Anybody who is involved in the life of a child can join. As a 501c3 nonprofit charity organization, we are managed and run completely and independently of our school. All funds raised during the school year belong exclusively to the PTSA. Budgets are created at the beginning of the year. They're created by your elected board through the input and advice of our members. Those funds are allocated in a way that supports our mission to advocate for children and also benefits our members. So another misconception, I hear when talking about PTSA with parents is, I don't have time to join the PTSA. Well, listen, joining the PTA does not commit you in any way to volunteer. You don't need to be a member of the PTSA to volunteer at school. They're completely separate entities. Of course, as a PTSA, throughout the year, we'll provide opportunities to volunteer, but that under no circumstance are you expected to volunteer to become a member. Being a member is more about being a part of the community, and it's having a voice. Being a member is having a seat at the table. So now that that is all out of the way, I really would love to share with you my vision and goals for this year. So we know this is going to be an unforgettable school year, right? I mean, it's already an unforgettable year. So the question is, how do we as a community of members ensure that this year is unforgettable and amazing? So to start off, there will be no major fundraising events this year. Our focus isn't going to be raising funds, but rather raising awareness back to our mission and to create engagement and connection with our members. As an organization that tends to be very school focused, I think we allow and rely on the school or that physical building, to bring us together, to determine our community, when the reality of it is, it's not the school or the building that determines who we are, but in fact, it's the members, it's our membership that shapes who we are, and as a group and as a community. And as we venture into this new world of virtual education, my goal as your president is to foster a community where our members feel supported, valued, and heard, create opportunities for engagement and connection. New families to Beachside, welcome. I know this is not what you had in mind when you got that email or that call welcoming you and inviting you to join the school. But your PTSA is here for you. You are not alone. We are here to answer any questions, lend a helping hand, an ear. We are a community of amazing, dedicated, and passionate members, and we can't wait, and we welcome you to join us. So here's my call to action. Join our PTSA. Have your spouse join our PTSA. Remember, the S stands for students. Get your kids to join the PTSA, your neighbor. Anybody that touches the life of a child should be a member of their local PTA. Because together we are PTSA proud.